Hello and welcome. Prepare yourself for 30 remarkable questions designed to test your knowledge. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Earth, Jupiter, Mars, The correct answer is Jupiter. Here's something cool. Jupiter is the largest planet and has a giant storm called the Great Red Spot. What is the name of the star at the center of our solar system? The Moon, the Sun, Mars. The correct answer is the Sun. Here's an interesting fact. The Sun is a star that provides light and heat for all the planets. Which planet is known as the Red Planet? Venus, Earth, Mars. The correct answer is Mars. Here's an interesting fact. Mars is called the Red Planet because of the iron oxide or rust in its soil. What is a force? A push or a pull? A sound or a light? A smell or a taste? The correct answer is a push or a pull. Surprising trivia, a force can make an object start moving, stop moving, or change direction. What is the force that makes things fall to the ground? Friction, gravity, push. The correct answer is gravity. Knowledge boost. Gravity is a pulling force that acts between any two objects with mass. What do you call the force that slows things down when they rub against each other? Gravity, friction, push. The correct answer is friction. Fun fact, friction is a force that opposes motion when two surfaces are in contact. Which of these would have the most friction? A smooth ice rink, a rough wooden floor, a clean window. The correct answer is a rough wooden floor. Here's a nugget of wisdom. A rough surface creates more friction and slows things down more. What is the main energy source for a wind turbine? The sun, the wind, water. The correct answer is the wind. Let's learn something new. A wind turbine uses the force of the wind to generate electricity. What is a natural material? A material made by humans. A material that comes from the earth. A material that is soft. The correct answer is a material that comes from the earth. Knowledge boost. Natural materials like wood, cotton, and stone are found in nature. Which of these is a man-made material? Glass, cotton, wool. The correct answer is glass. Here's an interesting fact: man-made materials are created by people from natural materials like sand to make glass. Which of these materials is waterproof? A paper towel, a cotton t-shirt, a plastic bag. The correct answer is a plastic bag. Surprising trivia: a plastic bag does not let water pass through it and is waterproof. What is the process of a liquid turning into a gas called? Melting, evaporation, freezing. The correct answer is evaporation. A quick fact for you: evaporation is a key part of the water cycle, turning water into vapor. What is a habitat? The place where an animal lives. A type of food. An animal's family. The correct answer is the place where an animal lives. Knowledge boost: a habitat is an animal's natural home that provides everything it needs to survive. What is a producer in a food chain? An animal that eats other animals. A plant that makes its own food. An animal that eats plants. The correct answer is a plant that makes its own food. Let's learn something new. Producers are plants that create their own energy using sunlight. What is the name for the gas that plants use for photosynthesis? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. The correct answer is carbon dioxide. Here's an interesting fact: plants use carbon dioxide from the air to make their food. Which of these animals is a herbivore? A rabbit, a lion, a bear. The correct answer is a rabbit. Here's a nugget of wisdom: a herbivore eats only plants to get energy. What is an omnivore? An animal that eats only plants. An animal that eats only meat. An animal that eats both plants and meat. The correct answer is an animal that eats both plants and meat. Did you know? Humans are an example of an omnivore, as they eat both plants and meat. What is the main job of your teeth? To help you speak. To tear and grind food. To make you smile. The correct answer is to tear and grind food. Here's something cool: teeth are designed to break down food into smaller pieces, making it easier to digest. Which of these is the hardest substance in the human body? Skin, bone, hair. The correct answer is bone. Here's a nugget of wisdom: bones are strong and hard to support your body and protect your organs. What is the process of water vapor in the air turning back into liquid? Evaporation, condensation, Precipitation. The correct answer is condensation. Surprising trivia: condensation is how clouds and dew are formed as water vapor cools. What is the purpose of a skeleton in the human body? To make blood. To give the body shape and protect organs. To digest food. The correct answer is to give the body shape and protect organs. Surprising trivia: your skeleton provides a framework for your body and protects your internal organs. What is a good conductor of heat? Wood. Metal. Plastic. The correct answer is metal. Let's learn something new. Metals are good conductors of heat, which is why they are used for cooking pans. Which of these is a good insulator of sound? A brick wall. A thin window. A hollow tube. The correct answer is a brick wall. Here's an interesting fact: a thick and dense material like a brick wall is a good sound insulator. What is the effect of friction? It makes objects go faster. It helps things move. It slows things down. The correct answer is, it slows things down. Let's learn something new. Friction is a force that opposes motion and slows things down. What is the name for a substance that can be dissolved in a liquid? Insoluble. Soluble. Brittle. The correct answer is soluble. Did you know? A soluble substance can dissolve in a liquid to form a solution. Which of these is a non-renewable energy source? Wind power. Solar power. Coal. The correct answer is coal. Did you know? Coal is a non-renewable resource that will eventually run out. What is a fossil? A type of rock. The remains of a plant or animal. A type of bone. The correct answer is the remains of a plant or animal. Here's something cool: fossils are the preserved remains or traces of ancient organisms. How does light travel? In straight lines. In waves. In circles. The correct answer is in straight lines. Knowledge boost: light travels in a straight path until it hits an object or changes medium. Which planet is furthest from the Sun? Saturn. Neptune. Jupiter. The correct answer is Neptune. Knowledge boost: Neptune is the 8th and farthest known planet from the Sun in our solar system. What is the name for the tiny particles that all matter is made of? Molecules. Atoms. Cells. The correct answer is atoms. Impress your friends with this fact: atoms are the basic building blocks of all matter. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next one.